little bit in the lid, a little bit all over me. It has lentil extract, kind of stunned by the results. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we're doing another dupe battle between the new Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse setting powder versus, hopefully a dupe, the Milani Conceal+Perfect setting powder. Very excited about this dupe battle, so let's get into it. For my base, I'm not doing primer. For foundation, I'm doing the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation. It has like a slightly radiant, dewy look to it, and I absolutely adore it, but like I get so oily like by halfway throughout the day. So we're gonna see if these powders can help, and then I am gonna use these powders underneath my eyes, which normally I do not use underneath, but we're gonna see if it dries my under eyes out like no other. I am gonna be using cream products only. I will put everything else that I use in the description box if you're interested. I'm gonna use the Milani on my right and the Milk on my left because I have a nice good zit right here that showed up during church yesterday. It's so rude. Starting off with the Milk. Oh, how does this work? There we go. A little bit in the lid, a little bit all over me. So according to Sephora's website, it says it is a weightless, talc-free, translucent setting powder that controls shine, blurs pores, and sets makeup for up to 16 hours of smooth finish. It has lentil extract to absorb oil and control shine. It has pore blurring microspheres to give a soft, focused, filtered finish. Wow, we're getting fancy. And it has bakuchiol and niacinamide to visibly smooth skin texture and minimize the look of pores and fine lines. Developed in translucent shades for a wide range of skin tones, and so there's no flashback. Here's the fun part. It is $32. It has 324 reviews with 4.8 stars. So according to Amazon, it says, get a beauty filter effect with this finely milled powder, which helps create a flawless, airbrushed look on the skin to blur a totally filtered finish. Always silky, never chalky. Different brush. Lightweight, talc-free formula is perfect for no makeup lovers. Interesting. Designed for all skin tones, blurs out pores for a diffused look, zero flashback, $11.98, so $12, and it's 4.3 stars. I will say that there was a little bit of a mishap. When I opened up the package, the packaging was totally shattered. Like there was powder everywhere. It was a joyful time. A new puff. Luckily, Amazon overnighted me another one, and that one was fine. I think it was just like a fluke. Normally, I do not literally powder my entire face, but we're making an exception today for this video. Both of these powders are so finely milled. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. They are so soft. They feel so good, but they do feel like the same. I actually prefer the packaging of the Milani one. It's like a little mesh piece of cloth, so it makes it really easy and not quite as messy. The Milk one is more of just a normal like slide the little container to open it, so it makes it a little bit more messy. Not the end of the world. They feel really similar on the skin. I would say the only difference is that I feel like the Milk one's actually picking up a little bit of dryness on a zit that I have. This zit is basically as dry as this zit, but the Milani one is handling it a little bit better. Blurring wise, they're the same. They do like a medium job blurring. It's not like a crazy blurring primer, if you know what I mean. It's not picking up any dry patches around my nose, which is great. It's not settling into fine lines, but it definitely didn't help the fine lines at all. Either side, which doesn't shock me. I don't know why powders, mattifying powders, promise to help blur fine lines. Like that doesn't make sense in my head. It's currently 11:38, so I'm gonna go about my day. I'll do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting so you can really see what's happening, and we will go from there. Okay, it is, in 7 hours, no, it's been 7 hours? I think it's been about 7 hours, and this is what everything looks like. I'm not oily at all, so there's that. My skin looks really smooth. I would say the only thing is, it's not doing this zit any favors, like stuff is rubbed off anyway, which I tried to give it the best chance. I made sure to moisturize really well. I used like a liquid zit patch. This just didn't have any hope. This one's doing better, but this one isn't as bad as this one, so the only complaint is right here. I don't know if you can tell, it's so dry. It's just like crazy dry, but that skin was dry in the first place, and so this just isn't meant for really dry skin that gets really patchy. My under eyes aren't dry though, which is really good, because normally if I use any type of mattifying powder, they're toast. We'll just see what happens back in the day, I guess. Okay, it's 1:30 in the morning. This is all very fascinating though. I'm like kind of stunned by the results. Let's get closer. On this side, the Milk side, there's so much like weird texture going on. I don't know how well you can see it. Try to get as close as possible. It's like separated but dry at the same time. This zit is completely revealed. You get to see all its glory. On the side of my nose, it's super duper separated and dry at the same time. And then my forehead is just plain shiny on either side. But like texture wise, it looks pretty okay. Except for right here. But in between my eyebrows, the powder's kind of mixed together because I couldn't really control that. So this side, we're shiny some, but the acne is still covered up for the most part. 1 and 2, nothing's separated. It's just shiny, which that's a lot easier to fix. Like, and on the parts where my face doesn't really get shiny, this side still looks better. Like it looks more smoothed out. It looks more blurred. I'm gonna say it's a lot easier to fix. The only issue is it being shiny, especially when it took this long to get shiny. Like, look at that. Better than ever. But this side, we'll just see what it looks like if I try to repowder things. Forehead's not gonna look bad, I know that, but does everything else look? Oh yeah, it looks so bad. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a cakey mess. A dry but cakey mess. It's good, especially if you use like a primer that would help you not be so oily in the first place. I'm not saying it's bad powder, but this is like this, but just better at its job. I say you spend the $11, get this, and not $32. If you missed my latest video, you can check it out right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percent of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you so much, and never forget that you are enough. Bye!